I, Sakshi Arora, Assistant Professor in Pyani Group of Colleges, welcome you all on behalf of GuruKPU.com. My topic is product life cycle, which is a part of marketing or a marketing management, in which we focus on that product plays an important role as it is tangible in nature and everyone want to purchase that particular thing, and after purchasing that particular thing they have a satisfaction on that particular basis. It can be the durable goods or it can be the non-durable items, that is also known as FMCG goods, that is fast moving consumable goods. Then we focus on the product. When we talk about the product which is being consumed by every consumer at every level, either it is a lower level person or a higher class person, we should try to know the product value, its worth and the position in the market, because of lot of competition in the market. As we want to focus on the product and its awareness and its value in the market, we should try to know about the various aspects of the product life cycle, in which we focus on the various aspects or the various stages of the product life cycle, in which we can come to know where the products stand, what is the worth, what is the value and how people recognize it and what people think about that particular thing. That is mainly known with the help of the product life cycle. When we talk about product life cycle, that means it describes about the product sales, its competitors, profit, customers, marketing, in which we try to know about the product from the beginning till the end, till it exists in the market or it is out of the market. When we say about the product life cycle, it can be described with the help of this diagram, in which we try to focus on the introduction stage. Introduction stage is the first stage in which the product is being introduced in the market by any kind of company or organization, in which we try to emphasize on the product, in which the sales is low, as we try to make the people aware about the product, and in which the prices are high and the competition level is also high. Now the second stage is, that is the growth stage, in which the people come to know about the product and its various prices, its differentiation with the other brands itself and the worth and the value of the product. Now the third stage is the maturity stage, in which the product is matured enough and people come to know about their brand name. They are brand loyal towards that particular product, and if we don't want to go for the option of the advertisement, there is no need of advertisement also, because there is a brand name in the market and people recognize with the help of a brand name itself, and the sales are maximum at this particular time duration. Now the last stage is the decline stage, when people are not purchasing your product in the market. People dislike your product because of certain reasons, either it is because of the competition, either it is because of the other options which are available in the market, it can be because of the price, it is because of the other options which are being given, or any kind of reason because the customer is dissatisfied because of it. This is the declining stage, in which the company is having a loss in continuation and it's suffering from the losses itself. When we compare this particular thing, that means when we are introducing the product in the market, that is the first stage in which the expenditure and heavy expenses have to be bear by the company or the organization. The first stage is that when the investment is there, so the losses are being incurred because the company is not earning any kind of profit and it is not having the stage of break-even point also. When we talk about the second stage, they are starting with the little bit amount of profit or the earnings, in which they stand at the condition of break-even point. Then we talk about the maturity stage, in which we can say that the company is having a maximum profit out of it, and by the name of the brand or the goodwill they earn maximum out of it, and the sales and the profit is at the peak. Then the last stage, that is the decline stage, in which when we talk about the earnings, they are minimum because they are not having a sale in the market, so they are incurring losses at that particular time also, or otherwise we can say they are, if they are not having the losses, they are having only the investment side, not the earning side. This is basically the product life cycle, in which we can focus on the various characteristics regarding introduction, growth, maturity and decline. When we talk about the characteristics, the first aspect is the sales aspect, in which we say that the time of the introduction, when the product is being introduced in the market, the sale is absolutely low because people don't recognize your product. They are trying to recognize it, they are trying to aware about this particular thing. They don't have idea about your product. You are basically the company or the marketing people are basically trying to make them aware in the market itself. So the sales are low. When we talk about the growth stage, the sale is continuation in continuation, it is started raising itself. When we talk about the maturity sales, the sales are at the peak, at the maximum. and then when we lastly talk about the declining stage, the sales are nil as the product is not being liked by the consumer or they are not satisfied because of certain reasons. When we talk about the prices, in this particular stage, the prices are maximum as high because of lot of competition and the product is being firstly introduced in the market. When we talk about the growth stage, that means it is average or lower as compared to the introduction part because it was firstly introduced, now we are giving them the offer. When we talk about the maturity stage, because of the market, because of the competition, because of the brand loyalty, because of the brand name, they are low, and at the last they are declining because people are not liking your product or they have disliked it, they have disapproved your product. When we talk about the customers, in the first stage, we try to make the new customers because we are the innovators, we are making the things available in the market for the first time. So we are trying to influence the customers for that particular thing. In the growth stage, already the people are linked with us, so they are the early adopters, and at the maturity stage, maximum people are linked with us and they have joined our product and they are purchasing our product. So we have a brand loyalty. And last is the declining, people don't want to purchase our product, so they are disloyal towards our product. Next is the marketing goals. When we talk about the marketing goals, that means in this particular thing, new opinions, new ideas, new innovations are being done. In this particular thing, we try to expand our product line, we try to make the things more available in the market. We try to exist in the market for a longer duration of time, and because of the decline stage, we try to terminate ourselves from the market. Next is the marketing expenditure stage, in which the expenses are high when we are introducing the product in the market. When we talk about the growth stage, they are less as compared to the introduction stage. At the time of the maturity, they are declining or falling step by step because people know our product very well. Now when we talk about the declining stage, it is least or the low because people are not purchasing our products in the market. And now the last characteristic is that is the marketing emphasis. When we talk about the marketing emphasis, people are made aware of the product. They are being told about the various characteristics, features and other parts of the product, either about the prices, about the competitors, about the advantages of the various parts of the product, in which we try to achieve our goals or try to maximize our sales. Next is brand preference. People know our product with the brand name, so they purchase it accordingly. In this maturity stage, people are already aware about all these things. They are brand loyal and they purchase that particular product only. Either they are given the option also, then also they don't switch over to another brand because they are brand loyal in this particular stage itself. And the last is that in the declining stage, people are selective. They know what is right and what is wrong for them, and they select the product accordingly. As we say, consumer is the king of the market, and always the consumer is right. So this is basically the product life cycle, in which we can come to know about the life of the product. As the cycle moves or the wheel of the cycle moves and it rotates and it doesn't stop, as we can say the product also moves. It also starts its life when it is being introduced in the market, and it declines when people don't like it. As for that particular thing, we have to be stable in the market with the choice and the criteria of the consumer itself. So this was all about the product life cycle. For more information, log on to gurukpo.com. Thank you.